Hello guys, in this class we are going to learn about photometric lights. Okay, so look at here. So in this class we are going to learn two topics. Okay, this is somewhat advanced topic which gives you reality in your scene. So we already learned about interior lighting, exterior lighting, and product lighting, right? So different kind of interiors, different kind of exteriors, color modes, right? So to make your scene more realistic, okay, so we add some advanced features. Okay, so I'm going to introduce one by one, okay, from today's class. Okay, even in the last class we have learned about atmospheric light and fog, atmospheric fog, right? So those things are the procedure which gives you reality in your scene. Am I right? So the slow by slow, okay, we will be adding some advanced feature in the lighting part. Okay, so I'll just explain you what is today's class about. Okay, so in today's class we are going to learn about photometric light and IES light. Okay, we always call it as IES. IES stands for Illuminating Engineering Society. Okay, this is the abbreviation for IES. So you can remember this. Okay, so we are going to learn about IES light. Okay, so let's see some examples here. Okay, so look at here. So you can see in the background. Okay, look into the background. There are some spotlights. Okay, the spotlights has a different shapes. Okay, different kind of structure. The light has different kind of structure. You can see here. Okay, you can see here there are 4 spotlights. Okay, we are using 4 spotlights in this scene, and the shape of the light is something different. Okay, first you can see light. Okay, the spotlight covers in the upper area, and again it has some inner kind of a spotlight. Okay, and in the next light, okay, you can see here it is completely different. Again, even though both are same lights, okay, both are same, right? Even the previous one was a spotlight, and this is even a spotlight, but look into the shape. It is completely different, right? It has some different kind of shapes than the previous one. Okay, so look into the next one. It has some different kind of shape. Okay, so how this lights works? Okay, this light works with these kind of shapes you can see here. Okay, this light, okay, visibility works with some kind of this kind of structure. I don't know what math behind this. Okay, we don't need to look into the math, what math is going behind this light. Okay, we just need to use it, but we need to understand how this light works. Okay, just in the outline way. We no need to we don't care about how to create this light, right? We have this kind of a preset. We have some IES light. We are going to use those things. But look into this. The difference between this light and this light has some difference. These both light has some uniqueness on that. Okay, and look into the graph. Okay, the shape of the light is different than the second one. Okay, and look into the the next light. Okay, even this is a spotlight. Okay, look into this. The light is emitting towards downwards and towards upwards, and it has a soft kind of feel. Okay, so everything is achieved by the same spotlight, but with different shapes. Okay, how can I use different shapes? How can I bring different shapes into my lights? Okay, so look into this. This is also something different one. Okay, look into this spotlight. Okay, this has making some different unique shapes than the previous types. Okay, so this is how, this is what we are going to learn. Okay, these all are the examples which I'm going to show you today. Okay, so how can I achieve these kind of shapes in my light? Okay, so look into the next part. Okay, I have some image. Okay, some kind of sets. Okay, look into this. The first one, the spotlight is different shape with the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one. You can see into the 30 light has different shapes, different light shapes, but it is a spotlight. You can see here. Okay, so let's see what is this topic about. Okay, so I have IES preset. Okay, IES is nothing but it has a image. Okay, it has a image, shapes image in a IES format. Okay, Illuminating Engineering Society. Okay, the format name is Illuminating Engineering Society. So I have 30 images. Okay, each and every images. Okay, the first one, the first IES gonna give me this kind of output. The 30th one gonna give me this kind of output. You can find so many IES light in the internet. Okay, I'll share you this 30 with you. Okay, and now I'm going to open my scene. Okay, go to file. Okay, I'm going to set my project. Okay, you might have remembered this desk. Okay, in the earlier class we have used it. Okay, and yeah, so you remember the scene, I believe. Yeah, so in this shot, I'm just going to move my camera. Okay, so I just changed my camera here, camera view. Yeah. So we didn't create a new camera. So I'm just working with perspective camera. So go to Arnold and render view. So this is what the output we were getting in the previous one, right? So I have used a spotlight for my lamp. So I don't need a directional light. So I'm gonna delete my directional light. Okay, this is what our scene is, right? So now what I want to do is I'm just going to use a photometric light. Okay, so to achieve IES light, we need to use a photometric light. Okay, so here go to Maya in the Arnold tab. Okay, Arnold menu, you can find lights. Okay, inside that find photometric light. So here it is. So here is the photometric light. So I'm going to place it over here. Let's see what is happening in this light. Okay, photometric light is similar like spotlight, but it has some unique method. So it has some unique methodology where we use some different type of light shapes. Okay, using the image, it can be a JPEG or PNG or TIFF or Targa, anything, whatever the IES format you are getting. Okay, you can use with photometric light. Okay, so let's see what we are getting in this light. Okay, so I want to just hit play. I don't think that we are getting some great output. Okay, let me just hide these two lights. Okay, you can see two area lights which we already added in the scene. Okay, two area lights. I'm just going to off the visibility. Okay, and even I don't need a spotlight. Okay, so I don't need a spotlight, so I have deleted it. Okay, so and whatever we have the light right now in the scene, it is emitting from the mesh. Okay, the sphere which we created. I hope you remember the process, right? I don't need to explain it again. Okay, so if you forget this lesson, okay, just look into my the previous video. I think it is a class 2 video. Okay, so now I'm going to select a photometric light. Okay, I don't think anything influenced, any light influenced in my scene. It's because I think the exposure and intensity is too low. So here I'm going to increase intensity to 10 and exposure to 2. Let's see what kind of output we are getting here. Okay. We don't have, okay, you can see here there is the photometric file cannot be open. Okay, sorry. I cannot do right now. Okay, so I missed the step. Okay, so now look at here. In the folder, I have IES folder. Okay, IES folder, which has 30 IES files. Okay, 30 IES file. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to copy this IES file and I'm going to paste inside my project folder where I can locate a source image. Okay, I can just paste inside the source image. Okay, whenever I open anything from the scene, okay, it will always read source image. You all know that. Okay, you all know this step, right? So now look at here. Select the volumetric light. Okay, sorry, photometric light. Select the photometric light, and inside your attribute editor, you can find photometric light attribute. Under photometric file, you have to choose your photometric file. Okay, so I want to just go to source image. Under the IES, I want to just choose the first number. Okay, I have loaded my first image. Now go to Arnold, and I want to just hit render. I don't find any anything light which is affecting my scene. Okay, so what I have to do is again the same thing. I have to increase the intensity. Okay, I have increased. Once I increase the intensity, you can see the light is getting influencing my scene. Okay, and I want to just use exposure as a 2. So you can see now it has a darker scene. Okay, so the first in this light, I have at the center, I have some dark, and with the outer circle of light with the lighter ring. Okay, you can see here, this is what the first file is, right? So to observe it very perfectly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this light near to the wall. Okay, you can see here. So you can see this is what the light which works with the first part. Okay, this one. Okay, so here, so we were using the first color, first type of so you can see here. Okay, so it works differently. Okay, whenever you move this volumetric light towards the object, the output varies. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to use some different type of IES. Okay, now I have used the first type. Okay, so let me choose 20-second and hit render. So you can see the 20-second has some different kind of output. Okay, so this is how. Okay, so the next one. Excuse me. Maybe 28. It has a different kind of feel you can see here. And 13. Each and every light has, IES has a different shapes. You can see here. Okay, you can see here. So you can see here the number 9191 has some different kind of output. Yeah. When you make it far to the object, okay, far from the floor, it gives you some different kind of feel. Okay, you know what, where I can use this kind of volumetric light and IES light? You can use it for environment light. Okay, in the lawn you can find some lights. Okay, in the walls you can set up this kind of lights. Okay, to make your interior or exterior more realistic. So you can change some colors, and you can have some experiment using this lights. So this is what about IES light and volume photometric light. Okay, photometric light is similar like a spotlight. Okay, photometric light is similar like a spotlight, but with photometric light we can achieve with different shapes of lights using IES templates or lights, right? IES lights. Okay, so this is what the topic is. Okay, so now I have a spotlight in the scene. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm just going to place this light near to my spotlight, which is my okay, I'm just creating a new camera here because I want to just adjust it according to my, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snap my light into the center of the bulb. Okay, so hold V key, select the center button and middle mouse button and drag. So it will just snap at the center of the bulb. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, okay, switch back to the perspective camera. Okay, once it is switched, now I'm going to rotate the direction. You can see the arrow. You can see the arrow here. That means light is moving towards those directions. Okay. So now select the volumetric light. Now I want to just hit render. So the output is something like this. You can see here. So I want to just use some other kind of IES shape. Let me look into what kind of shape I can use. Okay, maybe 13 or 14, maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, now this looks good. Okay, but it has a high intensity. It has more intensity. So I want to just control my intensity. Okay, and the light is working with, the light works with kind of a white color. Okay, so the bulb always has some kind of a warm feel, right? So we will change the color temperature, exposure, change the intensity to, sorry, 6. Okay, and exposure to 1. Now you can see here, now I want to just rotate the IES so that I can focus into the photo frame. Yeah, so this is fine. So now I want to just use color temperature. I want to use some warm color. Yeah, so this looks good, right? Yeah, but still I find the intensity is too much. So I'm using 3 intensity. So the 6. So I'm just going to make it again a half. So let's try 3. So now you can see that the intensity of the light is fine. Okay, so this IES light 14 number works with my study lamp properly. For the wall lights, okay, whatever we seen in the reference image, okay, like this, okay, you have to explore these lights, okay, in order to achieve this kind of feel. Okay, so this is what about volumetric light, sorry, Sorry guys, I'm just confused with volumetric and photometric. Okay, so with the name, but I'm more familiar with the properties of both lights. So photometric light, okay, you can use for making your scene more better. Okay, maybe you can use it for environment light, or you can use it for interior light. Okay, all those things. Okay, and let me enable these two lights. So you remember these two lights were hidden. Okay, we just made it off. So maybe it's 0. Sorry, 1. 1 is on, right? And you know that I have deleted the that light, directional light. So I'm not using directional light because I don't want some shape over here. Okay, so in this class, I just want to explain you about um, photometric light and IES light. Okay, so here I want to just select photometric light. Even you can work with some other lights, okay, which makes more accurate to you. Okay, you can use it. Okay, for me, there are some lights which I already know. Okay, 25, 14, 13. It will be perfect for this scene. Okay, and other lights, other IES files, you have to choose according to your scene. What kind of output you need? What kind of light scene you need? Okay, light shape you need. Okay, so this is what about today's class. Okay, so day by day I will be introducing more advanced features, guys. Okay, you know how to light it. Okay, there is no logic than whatever I taught you. Okay, you can do lighting to any model. Okay, you can do lighting for any interior model with the same kind of steps which I taught you. Okay, and you remember these Arnold setups. Okay, so if you increase this camera AA, okay, and if you increase diffuse, the color value of the render will be more fine tuned. Okay, so these all things you know that. Okay, so the only thing is you have to work with the value. You have to do some research. You have to increase some values. You should not stick with the same value which I am teaching. Okay, so here we don't have subsurface scattering. So why you need value 2 here? You can work with the 0 value. Okay, there is no subsurface scattering, and even volume indirect light, there is no volumetric light, so you can work with 0 light. Okay, so it was the first class, that's why I didn't introduce you these two things, but in the later classes we learned volume light, right? Okay, so you know what are the settings we have and why we are using this ray depth. Okay, what happens? Okay, the value multiplies with the total here. Okay, so you all know that. Okay, so just you have to do is spend some time and do some research and get some your own value. Okay, you have to just do some practice, that's it. Okay, so this is what today's class about. Okay, so I will be introducing you some advanced options of lighting in the further classes. Okay, so please practice. And yeah, guys, this is the end of the today's topic, so I want to just stop my render. And guys, I got some question from the students, sir, why you are not showing us the marks? Okay, so guys, if you have done something worst, okay, so I will just message you and I will tell you to improve your work. And rather than the other students, all the students have done the work fine. Okay, the work is quite fine. It's not problematic. Okay, the work, whatever you have done in the internal test file, okay, it is okay, it is good. Okay, but just for the some students, okay, some students have sent me files something like this. The render was something like this. Yeah. Sorry, uh, there is no HDRI, right? So I have given you interior, but some student have rendered something like this. Okay, something like this. Why you are doing this? You cannot, guys. Some of the students cannot set proper camera view. I know. I hope you all know that. Whoever done this kind of mistake, you know whom I'm talking with. So I don't want to particularly point the students. Okay, so guys, when you do some lighting, you have to set a proper view. Okay, view carries more importance. Okay, if you don't set a proper render view, then what is the purpose of adding the light in the scene? Okay, so some of the students have given me some kind of this kind of view. What kind of, why you are sending, why you are rendering your scene with top angle? You have to set some perspective view and then you have to make a render. Okay, so you know that, okay, the view makes your scene beautiful, right? So why you are making those kind of mistake? Okay, in the first internal, I thought you're just confused with the Maya interface. Okay, so I just let it go. But for the second test, again, I can find some students have done the work something like this. So they don't know how to set the camera view. Camera view is just quite simple. This is a camera view. What makes you complicated? I really don't know. Okay, so guys, no need to worry about the marks. Okay, so just do hard work, guys. Marks is not your headache. Marks is my headache. Okay, so teaching is my headache, learning is your headache. Okay, and test or exam is your headache. Mark is my headache. I know how to give you marks. I'm not going to give you some low marks for good works. If you have done good work, then surely I will be very happy to give you more marks. Why I will be reducing your marks? Do I going to save in my bank if I reduce your marks and I can store in my bank account? No. Why should I save the marks? I'm happy to give you all more marks. Okay, just I need your hard work. Okay, just to show your hard work, I'll give you your marks. Okay, so marks is not a constraint. So guys, don't stick with the marks, stick with the techniques, stick with the learning part. Okay, once you learn the marks, you'll automatically get your marks. Okay, so don't worry about the marks. Okay, just worry about the techniques, the learning part. Okay, I am there to teach you. I am there to fix your doubt, solve your doubt, everything. I am there for you. But I never get any message from you guys. That makes me very disappointed. Okay, so if you get any doubts, you should ask me. Okay, I know that you feel very shy, but there is nothing to shy. I'm your teacher. Okay, so you can ask me. Okay, so instead of asking me, you just ask Baidu. What is the use of that? Okay, clear your doubts with me. Okay, I'm your teacher. Okay, so ask your doubt without feeling shy. I'm your teacher. Why you have to feel shy with me? Clear? Okay, so guys, this is what about today's class, and most of your mostly just one or two, just one or two or 3-4 students, except 2-3 students. Okay, everyone's test file is fine. Okay, it is more than average. Okay, so no need to worry about the marks. Okay, just work, just worry about the work. Okay, so you do your test properly. If there is something problem in your file, then I will ask you. I will just message you. I will just contact you. Don't worry. Clear? Okay, so this is what about today's classes. Okay, so photometric light and IES light. Okay, so guys, please practice this. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.